I grew up like a savage.
So, did you work with any other females like back then?
You know, that's the crazy thing. I like now. I think no, I didn't.
None,
the only
huh?
ones I worked with was Conscious Daughters. They was on.
Shout out
They
to
was
the-
on that Wicked album too. Matter of fact.
Yeah, they
You
was.
feel me?
They was.
Yeah.
That was dope, and that was good to
Yeah.
see that y'all could work together. Because
Yeah,
for
for
so
sure.
long, we know up until now, we in a good place in hip hop, but we kept pitting females against each other. I don't know why the fuck. That was weird. That was like
And that's
some
what when I was working on that
European
Ghetto Blues
shit.
album, I heard them on the. I was out here in the Bay Area and I
Uh-huh.
heard them on the radio, and I was like, wow, you know, like. I can fucking do this
I
shit.
can do this
like,
shit,
And then they
yeah.
came to one of my video shoots, you know.
Yeah,
they
showing
was
love.
everything. Yeah, for
Showing
sure.
love. Do you know Sugar T?
Yeah, I know. Sugar
And y'all
T.
never got a
Shout
chance
out
to work?
Sugar T. No, yeah, well, we did a unreleased song.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Y'all got to do that one time for the culture. Just, you know what I'm saying, put something together. We would love to hear, because I'm not gonna lie.
She did a tour. Was it last year or the year before? So I came out and rocked for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we tap in every now and then.
That's
for
cool.
sure.
I fucking went on your Instagram and just was scrolling, and I'm like, how the fuck do Marvaless rap like 2020 though? Like, I don't, because you don't really necessarily sound like you used to, but you rapping like you 19.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Am I tripping? Am I the only one?
No.
Okay, like I was listening to the bounce.
She been born.
Like just say for instance, I like what's her name from Chicago? I like Dreezy,
Oh yeah.
right?
For sure.
But I'm saying I heard you like switch it up and put the young motherfucking cadence in it. Like you got the little bounce, a little light singing, like a little. It's nice. But I heard like, is that just natural? Because that's what you listening to.
Well, yeah, I don't even know. I just go according to how the beat make me feel.
'Cause
so
old
I'm
school
sure it's
people-
probably a mixture. you
People
know,
that
but
they consider old school.
I don't really listen to a lot of the young people's music.
You don't?
So, yeah, I don't. I mean,
Okay.
I ain't saying like, you know, I specifically don't. You know, I just listen to a lot of older music. But I do listen to some, you know, I
But
got
how
a daughter,
your
so-
music sound young now?
I mean, I listen to like Roddy Ricch.
Okay,
and, you know,
okay.
the fucking,
Certain people.
Yeah.
So you just
I listen to, yeah, I
you
do.
you
I ain't
just
saying
hip.
like I
You
told
just
you.
hip.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
cool
you just ain't gonna
motherfucker.
get
You
ancient.
don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
You understand? They don't need to know all that. But yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I stay in the loop.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
plus, I got a daughter. That's, you know.
Right, you gotta stay in the loop. You ain't got no choice. So, but and I wanted you to shout out some producers because you worked with Mike Mosley a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And,
Mike Mosley, Sam Bostic,
DJ Durrell,
yeah. Extra Large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was
Big Rock.
I think that was a vibe. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I think
for
that
sure.
whole time period, because like I told, we had Mike Mosley in here, and I told Mike
Mm-hmm.
Mosley, I thought even Mike Dean them working with Scarface was a part of y'all team. It was just a sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit was like
For real.
real rich. It was like real deep. Niggas wasn't scared to bring live bass players in the studio.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And had them beat that shit out real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas took time out to make music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why it's timeless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
why a motherfucker can still rock to it. Now, with your daughter, what's the plan? Well, let me back up. So after you drop Wicked, because like, when did Sebo start West Coast Mafia? Because there were some discrepancies with the label, right? And the discrepancies with the label, did that make you start to check your own shit out?
Well, yeah.
Because with Sebo, like, sis, I'm telling you, this shit ain't right. We gotta.
I mean, yeah. The story didn't go exactly like that.
Okay,
Ultimately,
yeah. Ultimately,
that's how it went.
yeah. And so when you start looking into your own shit, you wasn't happy with it.
Oh no, for sure. And then you got to think I got family too. You know, like,
Because
so-
do you know, like, was you keeping tally on how many units
back
you
then
were selling?
I wasn't.
So
No.
because you was a selling artist, you
Yeah.
wasn't like
Yeah, but see, I was just a young rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That came
Like
in the
all
game
young rap-
just,
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
fucking juice to be fucking rapping.
And that's what I
And
want-
that's where the problem comes in, because you think of all the different rappers that got the same story from back then, because the people that made it up out the hood and had these big companies,
Right.
they didn't want to pass the game along.
and that's
They
what
didn't want to pass it. You know, they didn't.
that's what I wanted to bring back up a minute ago. I wanted to say, like, just recognize that you was a young rapper, like,
Yeah.
without your parents or nobody, like,
Yeah.
or a manager or a lawyer, you just making your own decisions.
Right.
So I wanted to like highlight that, because even right now when I'm saying you still got that vibe and you still got that cadence and you still got that bounce, it makes sense when you were very young when you did it in the first fucking place. You know what I'm saying? When you started, you was young.
Yeah.
So how did that go with I don't know why what's the owner name? The AWOL, I keep thinking his name. T.
Yeah.
How did that discussion go?
As far as what?
Like either we could change how I'm getting paid or I could bounce. I don't know if that's what was said, but like,
well, ultimately it just ended up being West Coast
just
Mafia.
dissolved.
Yeah, so
you just cut. So there was no like friction behind. I don't mean like, I just mean like, was he upset that you was leaving?
I mean, probably more than likely, but
But Bo had already
gone. It
gone.
was just kind of like a not. Yeah.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
And you wanted to be
Fucking
with Bo
up.
anyway.
Yeah, that's Big Brother.
Exactly. Yeah. And y'all just had that magic. It's no way that you could have just been over there trying to lead the charge. They almost Lil Wayne'd you. You was almost over there. You was almost over there like
I was Lil Weezy for nah.
You was almost over there like young AWOL.
Right.
YMCA, whatever the fuck.
Feel me?
Hey, when that shit first happened, I said,
Straight
this nigga
up.
Birdman is crazy, man. Because Wayne was around here, young money like a motherfucker with the YM. And then one day that shit was just YMCMB. I was like, what the fuck is... I said, damn. And that was right before Jay-Z was talking about he was going to sign him and all that shit. I said, oh, he see Wayne got some value. And Wayne stayed over there and was YMCMB, man. But so getting the West Coast Mafia.
That's funny.
Is y'all still working with all the same people, same producers, same everything?
Yeah, well, I mean, we tap in with the producers every now and then, but like on my album, that single that I released, Champion, DJ Duro produced that joint. Yeah, so
solely DJ Duro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn, that's
so
DJ Duro, cold motherfucker, man.
Man, super cold. So every now and then we tap in with the producers, but like that album, I just was really on my own little hype, so I don't really got too many features or nothing on there. It's just
and now C-Bo is your CEO.
Nah, I'm my own CEO.
Oh,
that's still Big Bro, and it's still West Coast Mafia, but Bo is, is West Coast Mafia. I have Marvaless Music.
Oh, so you never signed the West Coast Mafia?
Well, I mean, you mean, oh, right on, for sure.
I gotta go, because I gotta go be a dad.
All right,
you going to the shop?
I'm gonna go by the shop, but I ain't gonna be here alone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The house for traffic get too stupid.
Okay. We gonna Marvelous gonna tap in with you. We gonna put that Marvelous pack out.
Shout out to Blunts and More. That's what I need though.
We gonna do that Marvelous.
I need
pack.
that Marvelous Kush.
Yeah. So,
Go by. And then
You might slide by. I just don't know what you want to do.
Yep.
And as far as the Christmas, we can do that too, because I'm doing that type of stuff too. Artists,
Yeah.
doing strange for artists.
We gonna pull it together.
yeah, we gonna do that Marvelous. Let me tell you something. Marvelous
Your
got
network is your network.
gas in real life.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
her weed gotta
Oh,
be.
yeah.
If her weed is anything like her raps,
You
nigga,
feel me?
you
It
know what
got
I'm
to be
saying?
some fire.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of her, so that's
yeah.
that's what I'm doing.
Is you about to listen to Marvelous when you leave?
Yeah, I heard
All right. I just know.
got like 17 of her songs on my actual playlist.
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a good one.
for sure.
Y'all gonna go through this, make sure you call me, I'll let them know y'all coming.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all gotta slide through Blunts and More, man.
Yeah.
Black owned dispensary.
That's what's up.
He from right
That's where
here.
it's at.
He from right here where I'm from. I mean, he's from 80th. I'm right here from 85th. And we went to junior high together.
Yeah.
And I used to buy weed from his daddy. I had no idea that was his dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his dad shouldn't have even been serving me, right?
Right.
Shout out to my nigga TB. And he was over there on 80. He caught a case. So years later, look how crazy this is. What's his boy name? Sing I Got Five on It on the hook. I can't think of his name right now. But he called him and told him that they was doing equity for people that caught weed cases. So if you had a weed case, you could apply for the lottery to get a license.
Yeah.
And that changed his
That's
life.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
That changed his life. So if y'all even in Sacramento, you did it too?
Yeah.
You got a
I
weed
need
case?
mines.
You got a weed case?
I plead the fifth.
Now's the time to be proud of it, because they getting millions of dollars for it now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But
So
I tapped.
We
in
need
on
that Marvaless club and sack.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have to open. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We need that
Run
dispensary. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we coming back for all the shit they did to the Cold Crush, man. We want all our shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We want it. You know what I mean? So, so when you on West Coast Mafia, you actually never signed a deal.
You mean like as far as contracts?
Yeah, contract.
Nah, I mean, you know, that's my real
It's
family.
family.
So, yeah, it's
So
kinda a
so
different
what I'm
thing.
saying is your
because
bag.
it was always just to where we supported each other. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about I'm gonna put your shit out and I'm gonna get all of it.
Because if you look at your discography, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's saying that you put out something on West Coast Mafia Records.
Yeah, I mean, because when I started I was what you say, Young Money?
Yeah.
But that's Big Bro though.
Yeah.
It wasn't no situation like that. But when I did when I started Marvelous Music, I still was Marvelous Music / West Coast Mafia.
Okay,
Period.
so you was able.
Yeah, it's tatted on me, First Lady. This ain't years later and some bullshit. Ain't nothing never negative happened between me and him.
Yeah,
Ever.
no, but you was able to see your own bag,
build
is what
my
I'm
own
saying.
brand,
Yeah.
For
So,
sure.
how many albums did you release on Marvelous Music? You
I
got hella
released
music too.
3 I released because you got to think the last solo album I released was Ready Made.
Ready Made.
But I was staying on shit, and in them comps, you know, with Jack, Marv, and you know, Hus and them.
Messy Marv.
Mm-hmm.
One of this 35 and under, I said that earlier, generation's biggest heroes.
Yeah.
It don't matter who say what about him. It don't matter how down bad he is, and that's why we know Vultures. We highlight the good shit.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Period.
You and him did a tape together.
Yeah.
And it was Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. How was that? Was that your first time doing that with somebody? Like a double album, like with you and somebody else?
Yeah.
And what made you decide to do it? Was you, because like I say, it seemed like you just stay up on your shit, and that's kind of like what was going on at the time.
Back then, yeah.
So is that what it was?
Because I wasn't really dropping albums during that time.
Right.
So yeah, and you know, Messy Marv was hot.
But you knew how to keep yourself relevant, though.
Yeah, and we was around each other because Hollis was dropping shit back then.
Right.
And that's when I did my little deal with Bayside. Yeah.
Right, you did the deal with Bayside. Okay, yeah.
So we was kind of in the same, little circle.
And wait, Bayside, and what's the other one? Oh, I'm thinking, am I tripping with the Frisco Street Music or some
Frisco Street Show? Yeah.
Street Show.
Yeah.
That's a label
That was
too.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you released the album with them?
Yeah.
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 So, like now, did when Digital Times came, was you as the artist Marvelous able to go back and claim all your music digitally? Because you were.
Yeah.
Because that don't.
I had to because shit wasn't digital back then. you
and you didn't. They don't own that.
Period.
Yeah, nobody own. That's what's so crazy. Like these times, that's why I say it's the gift and the curse.
Yeah.
Because for some artists, like I know some shit with
especially
like
the super old shit.
yeah, some shit like with 11.5 and RBL. I know because my partner worked at Rap Bay. And he was telling me, like, a lot of these artists don't know that they can come claim this. This is not the label's music. This is they shit. Yeah. But people was coming to pick up the money. You know what I'm saying? But technically, it's not theirs because you didn't sign for that.
Yeah.
So I wish I could give all the OGs that game like
Hell
that don't know. Because fortunately, you knew. But a lot of people don't be up on it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just had his job at Safeway.
Well, I didn't know back then.
Yeah. But you knew. Yeah, eventually. Yeah. Now I think we was on. We was getting to Lil Marvelous, but before that, establishing yourself and having a label. Of course, you put yourself out 1st. And is there who else is on the label?
Well, I had an artist named Solo, the one from Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah, she just passed away a few months ago.
Rest in peace.
She was younger than me though. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Salute to my little sis and Lil Marv, of course.
Lil Marv.
Yeah, and then I had Young Fierce. He's out of Kansas City.
Okay.
And then I had Winter Brown. She's from the UK.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then I had Tree Anime. She's from Sacramento. A singer.
How did you get somebody from the UK?
We just tapped in. You know, that internet. Thank God for the internet. Yeah.
Do you find that nowadays was crazy that you super big overseas?
Oh yeah,
because they don't like new shit.
Yeah, they like that old.
They
shit.
like old shit. So
they don't want the new.
They don't want the new shit at all. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Because you might see a motherfucker really dressed up like your album cover, like she want to be like. Now, while we talking about that, since we talking about dressing, so many, it's just certain things I gotta ask you. Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. I think it started with Lil Kim and Foxy. Cause you know, like we had that Black Power, Black Pride era, and that was like Latifah, MC Lyte. That was like, you know, all of those people, and then you had women that was a little more bold with like being like you. I'm talking about far as like being like, you niggas don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? And then you had, and then it's, you know, we like I say, we had the Black Pride era, but then like it got real promiscuous with Kim and Foxy.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that's when women really got marginalized in hip hop. Like it seemed like if you wasn't selling no ass and titties and showing something, then it just wasn't popping, right? No matter how good you were. For you coming out of a whole different era and you wasn't a part of that shit, like, did you find yourself like, do I want to be in this shit if that's what they think?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't fucking fit in this shit. That's why it took me so long to drop a solo project. Cause I'm like, I'm not finna be playing these fucking games. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, cause that just, you know, ain't my thing like that. But yeah.
And then it was like extreme. It's like if you wasn't all feminine and all sexy and showing your body, then you had to be Young M.A. That's what it went to. Like, no disrespect to her, she dope. But like everybody's not overtly sex driven and everybody's not a lesbian. So if you just a woman who just a woman, like where do you fit in this game? Which it's open now because you got Rhapsody, you got Rhapsody, you got just hella fucking rappers now. Like you don't have to be shit. You could be yourself. That's what I tell rappers. Sure. And it's even more crazy that you should, like, even with your daughter, if she was here, I would just say, I'm sure you told her this a million times, like, cater to your fan base.
Right.
Cater to the 100 motherfuckers who really fuck with you. Period. The motherfuckers who gonna buy a t-shirt, buy a physical album, stream your shit all day and night, and watch them 100 motherfuckers turn to 500,000 motherfuckers. Because you ain't trying to push yourself on nobody.
Yeah.
When we came up, I organically got your music. Nobody said, you gotta listen to this. I was like, oh, this Marvelous. All right, open the CD. Damn, look at that picture. Where she at? Where you think she at right here? You think she from Garden Block? Is she a Crip? Like, you know, we reading it. Who did she shout out? We into this shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They not, you know what I'm saying? The mystery is gone from the artist. Yeah. So it devalues them. Right. And then you got to overdo shit. Yeah. That's the same thing with these niggas. That's why they killing each other. Yeah. You got to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the club. Like, I ain't getting in the club unless me and my niggas all get in here with 30s. Yeah. Well, that means it's 100 more niggas in here with 30s. Nigga, what it's going to be like when them shits go off? You know what I'm saying? So it just was a different time. But speaking of the sex shit, like, when it changed and you said, like, damn, like, what did you feel like? Because I know you still wanted to be in music. Was you just thinking I should just boss up and stop doing music, or just be a boss, or continue to do music because I want to do it? Like, what
it was more of that type of
do
thing.
it because I want to do it. Yeah.
Most, and not only that, but the fans, you know.
The fans.
So that's why I always made sure I dropped something, even if it wasn't a solo album. Like, I'm in the mix.
You in the mix.
Help start this shit. You just can't
feel me?
Yeah, you can't
quit.
quit.
Oh no, I never quit.
Yeah.
Nah, not at all.
And that's another thing, Marvelous, I want to talk about, and I love to say this with OG. Somebody brought up a real point. I can't think of who it is, but no other genre writes off they legends. Like, college kids discover AC/DC every year. They discover new old school rock music, you know, over and over again. We so fucking lame. We sitting around here talking, oh motherfuckers, listen. Like, that shit is going away now though, because now we respecting it. Because, like, look at niggas like Nas. Nas is on a song with A$AP Ferg and 504, and he looking just hip and young as them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So you can't write motherfuckers off.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that day and time is over with. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, and like we was talking about earlier, it's about the fans, the ones who fuck with you, not the ones who don't. We don't give a fuck about you not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And Nipsey showed us that. Nipsey said, "I'm gonna sell this shit.
They like they don't.
I'm gonna sell this shit for what I want to sell it for. If they fuck with me, they gonna fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that shit made him sell more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what we got on? You just dropped something.
Still Marvelous.
Still Marvelous.
Yeah.
And this is the third installment of the name Marvelous on the album, right? So you had.
I never even tripped off that.
You didn't?
No, I just wanted to name it. He got all the technical.
Yeah, no, because when you do that, it's special. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So you got just Marvelous.
Yeah.
You got
I think it's
Still Marvelous and Still Marvelous 2001, or it was one. No,
it's just those are the only two. You probably thought I got Ghetto Blues and then I got Ghetto Blues 2001.
Ghetto Blues 2001.
Yep.
So this is the second rendition of Marvelous.
Yeah.
So we gotta when we on them, we gotta keep
just
them. That got the name in it.
Still Marvelous.
Now this is the artwork.
You feel me?
And this is sexy as it's gonna get, y'all. Marvelous ain't taking her clothes off, man. She a motherfucking gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is I like this right here. You know what I'm saying? In the imagery showing
digital art.
Digital art,
Salute
just showing.
To Chuck T.
Salute to Chuck T. And how do you feel about actually dropping physicals?
Man, I gotta do it because I got old school fans, but you got to pay to play.
The niggas on Facebook want a CD.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? The niggas on Instagram they want the digital. Yeah,
everything.
So, but you are all on digital platforms.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I want to ask you about Lil Marvelous all the way now. Now, what's the goal? What's the plan?
The goal is to keep the influence on her as far as becoming the biggest business owner that she can be, because she's multi-talented. You know what I mean? So the artistry and the music is just kind of something that's natural, but I want her to learn the things that I didn't learn, when I was younger. So that's my main focus. And of course the music, because she loves to do it. So yeah, but she's dope. So. And
I don't know if you heard it right, but it fucked me up. T.I. song with his son, and then his other son did the beat. Fucked me up. I was like, this is because it ain't like forced, it ain't whack. Like T.I.'s son been saying forever, I don't want to rap with my daddy. Like I don't want to do no songs with this nigga. Nothing.
She
like
did too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Then finally one day she was like, oh yeah, Lil Marvelous.
Yeah.
And everybody called her that anyway.
Yeah. But that's